my friends, welcome back to the roundest city in Cities Skylines Circle City. She's beautiful. Look at her. She's so round and city. Let's stop wasting time. I have a plan for this episode to start upgrading these inner rings. We've already done the first two. We're at an office here apparently. So now I want to get this ring here done, and then maybe even the one behind it for the park. So let's get that going. We're going to start off with just dezoning. And then I'm trying to think if I want to set up a district here. Maybe we need to take a look and see what districts we have set up in these rings and see where we have room to create something new and fun. Because I think an eco ring would be nice, of eco-friendly, self-sustained structures. That'd be fun. Yeah, see, this is why I'm saying we gotta do 2 rings, because one of these rings kind of comes to here, and I think I want to do the hills as well. So sorry to everybody who had nice low-density housing in the area, but we're gonna replace your housing with some more interesting structures, hopefully. I got distracted. Yeah, the more these high-density houses come into play, the more people want commercial and residential buildings, or office and commercial buildings. There we go. We got there in the end. So we'll upgrade some of these light commercial structures that we have around. Alright, we're getting some office buildings in. We're getting some new residential buildings in. Our population continues to grow. We're about to hit a new milestone any minute now. And then when that happens, we can start buying up this tile here and finishing off parts of the circle that are a little bit less circular than others. There's some here that we need to do. I eventually want to get it maybe out to about there, all the way around. It's pretty close. It starts over there. There's a bit missing in here, and then there's a lot missing over here to go all the way around. And then we should have a perfect circle again with an actual outer circumference that's round without little growths that come off of it. Is our garbage situation bad? Kind of. Can we put in another little burner facility here to just burn more garbage? Let's do that. How are things looking down here? These are nice. Yeah, I think I want to do 2 rings without touching the hills. The hills are their own district, and we'll district those up eventually too. But I want to do this. This is the hardest part, drawing the district without interfering with the existing district. Oh, we're a small city, and that already interrupted what I was doing, but that's great. We wanted that. Oh my gosh, help. I've screwed it up because it locked in that my mouse was clicked. That's okay, we can fix this. We can fix it. Well, this is a district. And for this district, it's not going to touch the park either. The park can be its own district. I'm trying to decide, what do I want to do? Maybe eco-housing? Oh, sure. It'll include this little block here. And does it include this? I think it does. This isn't technically the hills. I mean, it is in the hills, but the hills are like that those weird little straight roads here. These are the hills. Oops. We're going to quickly fix them up so that they have their own district in a moment. Oh, that's not right. Summit Hills. I don't know what that is. So this is its own district. This is basically Summit Hills. This should have been called Summit Hills. I don't think it is. But you know what? Let's bring this. Let's include this in. Yeah, perfect. This way that connects nicely. Okay, I'm happy with this so far. Holly Park. What's special about Holly Park? It's these tiny little houses. Can we do prismatic future? I don't know if those are good. And then say high-tech housing. I don't know what's in that set, to be honest. I've had it for years. And then where's this one? Is this Brook Park? Is that what we want? Yeah, Brook Park's eco-housing. And something else. We'll figure it out. Electric cars. Encourage biking. Can we ban big traffic? That is an option somewhere. Is it services? I don't remember where it is. Where's eco-housing? Is that services? Oh no, that's this. It's a district style. See, this is where things start to get a little bit confusing. Self-sufficient buildings, yeah. And then for the commercial style, I think we just want organic. And then the office style is just generic offices. And then I think up here in the hills, which is poorly sketched out here, let me fix that real quick. I want these buildings included. Oh my gosh. Oh no. This is so annoying. Go away, Barlow Square. You're not even real. Okay, I think that's better. So for Holly Park, I'm thinking maybe even wall-to-wall everything up here. I think they're just houses, but if we do that, and then that, and then that, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that makes something cool happen. Maybe it doesn't. It's only one way to find out, and that's to wait and watch. I should get rid of these power lines that are just in the way. They're not really needed anymore. They were here to bring power across an area that was not developed yet. We'll leave those ones. And I'll fill back in. I'll fill in these at least. And we haven't developed this area here yet, so we'll do that in a moment. There's a few more power lines that don't do anything anymore. Redundancy. Redundant power lines. I don't even think that needs to be there. Okay, that's going to look cool in a minute, hopefully. Let's speed things up and see what happens if we just watch. Maybe we put in a park somewhere, or a monument of some kind. A fountain? There's no room. I hear fireworks. Hypermarket. That's way too big. City Hall. Yeah, City Hall will be right here. That's pretty. I like that City Hall. It's very bright. Those fireworks are loud. This building doesn't have nighttime lighting. This might have been developed before After Dark, which is wild to think because I think that was the first expansion. But now that I'm subscribing to some more or less random mods, random district styles and things like that, we're starting to get buildings that don't light up at night, and that's okay. They've got lights on the roof. Maybe just everybody in these sleeps. What a thought. Can you imagine? They do look nice though. They look way nicer in the day. Oh no, the recycling center is on fire, and literally everything else in the area. That means it's time for a bigger fire department. Possibly even a high-capacity fire station. And that does look like we need it over here. So I'm going to put one in here. That's major coverage. What about police? Was that expensive, by the way? $19.20 a week. That's almost more than I can afford. So we're just going to put in a small police. Well, the police is actually fine. What about healthcare? Our health is pretty okay as well. What about death care? Death is fine too. What's our education look like here? Elementary schools, not at capacity, so that's fine. High schools are at capacity, quite at capacity, in fact, to the point where it might be worth squeezing in a high capacity high school, possibly over here on this side of the ring. And then, do we want like a public library maybe? Ooh, look at these. Where are those public libraries hidden? Now they've got all these extra high schools. There's one. Let's put the public library somewhere near, like right here. And that should help with some of the education, which helps with some of the garbage generation, which helps with a bunch of other things. So we've lost a lot of people. Were we at 10K? No, 10K was our goal. No, we were at 10K. We've lost a lot of people. That's fine. That's probably because buildings are upgrading. They do look nice. Okay, the population's rising again, so doesn't look like it was an issue. It was probably that the buildings were gone and not replaced yet. How are these looking? These are kind of ugly. Oh, they're upgrading already. Yeah, that's going to help with the population issues. So all these buildings upgrading. These look nice, actually. These fit well on the hill. I like these a lot. Does that mean that we can afford? No, we've already bought the one that we got. I'm completely losing my mind over here. There's just a forest fire burning over here. Okay, I think things are good. I don't know if they are using this metro station, even though it's like a weird area to reach where you just gotta kind of walk quite a bit. Okay, so it's still filling. We need more commercial. So we're gonna put some there. And it looks like we need more offices. So that should help with our zoning requirements, our needs. Circle City sure has evolved from the little round suburbia into what it is now. We can definitely say that has happened. I'm enjoying it. I think it still looks really cool. I think it looks cooler than ever. Buildings are continuing to upgrade. Are there any desires for parks? Yes. What about a botanical gardens? Can I fit that in here? Sure can. What about a tropical garden? Can I fit that back here? I sure can. The people rejoiced. Oh my gosh, you can hear all the buildings upgrading almost immediately as well when that happens. Look at them. Look at all those green arrows everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. What a day. What a day to be alive. You know, we haven't had a little walkthrough in the city in a while. Let's do a little night walkthrough and see what's going on. I gotta say, I find it interesting during the walkthroughs of Circle City because it's hard to tell that a lot of it is a circle from that high up. What happened here? This is wild. These buildings are on fire, by the way. The soy and lentils building is burning to the ground. Mom Sprouts. Help. Why is this building on fire? Why are these random buildings on fire? We have fire coverage, don't we? Didn't we put in like a major fire department? Yeah. I don't understand. I've done everything that I can do. So population's still growing slowly. I like these buildings. These are eco buildings, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They're made out of wood. I don't know what this one is. It's very, very high density, very tall. It might be the tallest building in the city, which is crazy, but cool. Yeah, these fires, they'll get handled eventually. In the meantime, I'm thinking, yeah, we still have lots of building upgrades to do, even within this district, I think. Or do we? I've started putting buildings in outside of the district. That's fine. You know, that things get figured out eventually. Maybe a little shopping area over here. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Well, you know what? It used to be that I wasn't sure that I wanted to do that in the hills, but now that all these buildings look great, I'm not too worried about putting commercial up here. Plus, we already had commercial up here anyway, so it's not like I was adhering to anything anyway. That's okay. You know, we do whatever we want, and it usually looks nice. Alright, it looks like we're starting to almost meet our requirements for more industrial and office demand and our commercial zoning demand, which is great. Oh, those are some tall buildings showing up on the hill. Look at that. The Shop to Drop Center. What does that say? Giorgio Armani. That is definitely a modded building. Can't even get close enough to really look at it. There we go. Whoa, look at that. It's got like a little... It's so hard to see. That doesn't help. What about this? Where am I? Where am I? This isn't the building I was looking at. Cool building, though. Where's the building that I was looking at? There it is. Well, there's two of them. There was something I wanted to see. Yeah, look at that. That little area upstairs. That little balcony. And then the inside's just a painting, which is fine. It's a drawing of an interior. I mean, from a distance, it looks cool. I'm happy. I'm happy with the way that these buildings are upgrading. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, that looks really cool. All those buildings on the hill. Look, we got crime in the hills. The crime rate is high. Never mind, it's been dealt with. These are cool too. These wall-to-wall buildings, like they've got little arches underneath that you can walk through to see through the backside of them. That's cool. This is a cool city. This is my favorite city I think that I've ever built in this. The circle is a challenge. To not be doing a grid is a fun challenge and one that I welcome. It's so different from anything else in such a good way too. So I want this to go. Actually, can I do this? Let me see if I can make this work despite it being like such a ridiculously long way. So if we go 90, that's 69. That is, wow, that is so close. No, we needed this to be longer. Like 75? 78? Not quite. Is that even the right? Oh no, it needs to be to here. Yeah, it needs to be to there. This needs to be like 90. Almost. Maybe like 95 units? We're getting closer. What about 100 units? Closer. What about 101? What about 102? Wow, that is almost bang on. That is perfect. Oh wow, it didn't do the tunnel. I thought it was going to tunnel. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That is more of the circle complete now. Over here is going to be complicated because we got the highways in the way and then the waters. We're going to have to bridge over the water. We got poop in the water over here. We're going to have to start thinking about how we want to handle this in a more eco-friendly way so that we're not just pooping in the river. Because eventually we are going to own all this land. So that will be our problem to deal with, all that poop. Look at what we've done. Look what we've created. Isn't this something? Burning this garbage is probably the fastest way to get rid of it. Honestly, we need more incineration plants, don't we? Let's burn more garbage. Set more garbage on fire. And then if we need to, we might even want to put in... We've got a fire station. I shouldn't need more than that. A modern fire station. I shouldn't need that. We've got a fire station. It should be handling it. No, I'm not gonna put in 2 fire stations in the same area. This is crazy over here. Look at it burn. That's fine. What was that? What else is I going to do? Oh, residential. We've got a demand for residential again? Hello. That's exciting. Alright, people moved out as we destroyed their homes, and now new people are moving in to where those destroyed homes used to be and now stand entire apartment buildings. So we'll wait until our population gets back to the 10K that it was before we started causing whatever issue dropped it down pretty significantly. It might just be that like eco housing isn't as dense as some of the other houses that we had, or it's just the upgraded level of them isn't quite as high. These are just waiting to upgrade as soon as people get educated. So that's all that we're waiting for, is a little bit of education as the night lights come on. The city is lit up against the night sky. Beautiful. I gotta say, I'm happy with this. I think Circle City's looking awesome. Look at all these parked cars. And we're doing this all with 2-lane roads, which is wild. Uh-oh, somebody got busted. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. If you are, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the bell icon if you want it to send you a notification when these new videos go live. I'm doing them almost, not quite daily. I want to get up to a rate where I'm doing these at least daily on a consistent schedule. It's just hard, but I'm trying. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.